host Flash, and welcome back to another episode of Hidden Blocks, a series where we take a look at the cut content in gaming and see what it would have been like in the final version, where today we'll be covering not a full game, but a really interesting yet mysterious piece of lost gaming history from Sonic CD. Sonic CD is considered by many to be one of, if not the best Sonic games ever released. Depending on how you look at it, it's also the true sequel to Sonic 1. And you know what? I hated like 40% of the stages in that game, and CD is no exception. But personal gripes aside, what if I told you that the game was released incomplete? That the team behind it, split from that of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, left out a stage from the final version of the game. This stage, while non-existent, was at one point very real, and had a lot to give, especially enough for one video itself. So today on Hidden Blocks, we'll be taking a look at R2, the classic Sonic level lost from gaming history. What exactly is R2, you may be asking, and why something like R2, and you know, not normal human words? Well, to better understand this, we have to take a look at how the naming system in the internals of Sonic CD actually work. All of the level data in Sonic CD, everything from the art and layouts to badniks, are all stored in files called MMDs, which can be found in the ISO for the disc. Without getting too complicated, all of the names of the levels files follow the format rxyz_.mmd. X representing the zone, Y representing the act, and Z representing the time period, and R representing the letter R from the English alphabet. So, for example, something like Palm Tree Panic Zone Act 2 Present would be R12A_.mmd, making the zone R1. Logically, zone R2 should be something like Collision Chaos Zone, as that's the second zone in the game. Except it's not. Collision Chaos Zone is used as R3, so unless Sega just forgot the number 2 existed and they liked the number 3 better because screw numbers, something doesn't add up, and that's where the mystery begins. A level was obviously cut, deleted from the ISO of Sonic CD, and that level is R2. R2's design and content, for the most part, is shrouded in mystery, but from other bits and pieces of the game's earlier versions and other cut content, we can kind of get an idea of what the level is going to be like. There's a lot of unused enemy sprites in the game for what the Taxman confirmed to be R2, showing an antlion, a burrowing robot, some kind of worm thing, and a Robotnik boss. I personally think the boss could have been some kind of race, maybe a predecessor to the Metal Sonic boss fight, because it literally shows Robotnik in a car with a giant wheel. The antlion and other badniks make the level seem like it was going to be a desert level, but here's where things get a little bit complicated, as the only remaining concept art for the level depicts it as being a ruins-like stage with a bunch of rainbows in the background. Well, which one is it, Flashcap? You're probably asking. And to be honest, there's no way to tell for sure, but there's a lot more evidence pointing towards the ruins. In Sonic CD's uncut ending animation, there's a part where Sonic is seen running through an area of stones and other ruinsy stuff, when all of a sudden the ground breaks apart and an antlion exactly like the cut badnik pops out. Since the video was probably finished before the game was, then that would explain why it would include a cut zone, and looking at the context of the game, this makes even more sense. If you haven't noticed by playing Sonic CD, pretty much every level in that game is a copy of one in Sonic 1. Palm Tree Panic is like Green Hill Zone, Collision Chaos is like Springyard Zone, and Tidal Tempest is like Labyrinth, and so on. There's no ripoff of Marble Garden to be found in the game, so it would make perfect sense for the missing second stage to be based off of ruins, like Marble Garden, and in order as well. While that's all the confirmed information, moving further into speculation and probably hoax territory, the rumored Lost Zone has been said to be named Relic Ruins Zone, as in early 2016 a user by the name of JLix777 uploaded the supposed lost Japanese version theme for the zone, attaching the name to it, and claiming to have found it deep within Sonic Retro forums. I haven't personally been able to find the songs when replicating the search, but the songs are most likely fake as part of them can be traced back to another artist, Alex Lee. Even though Sonic CD has sampled certain things before, I'll let you have a listen now. does bring the alleged name of the zone into question as well, but as to the truth behind that, there's no way to know for sure. But using all of the information we do know, we can kind of get an accurate picture of what the level is going to be like. Relic Ruins Zone, or something along the lines of that, was going to be a bright and colorful rendition of Marble Garden Zone, using new Batniks and a new boss, which were confirmed to be real. As to why it was cut from development, Jim Trethewey, developer for the Sonic CD PC port, said it in an interview that it was most likely due to it not meeting quality standards. Makes you wonder how with an explanation like this that Sonic 06 was released at all. But memes aside, it's easy to now see that R2 was planned to be a ruins-based level, along the lines of Marble Garden Zone. That was probably cut late in development, as there are many completed remnants of its existence left in the game's data. Will we ever get to play R2 one day? Probably not, but that fact won't stop the fanbase who, with access to all of the early art and designs, and even a properly faked soundtrack, could make something pretty dang similar. And that's all for R2, the legendary lost level from Sonic CD. Sorry my voice kind of sounded a little bit weird in this video. I think I might actually be getting sick, I'm not really sure about that one. But that aside, I actually had a lot of fun looking at this one, and now that I've made this video, hopefully I could inspire some modder to go back and add it to CD or Mania or something. Maybe I could even do later if I have time or something, I don't know. But either way, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to drop a like down below, or comment something that you'd like to see next. And as always, don't forget to smash that squishy red subscribe button to be notified of more episodes of Hidden Blocks and other content on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be back in a flash.